And I continued to keep working out in my cellar until I was 13 years old when I started high school. And there weren't a lot of people who lifted weights at that time. But I found one kid in my high school class, a kid named Fred, who actually went to a real gym. It was inside of a Y. So I said, Fred, do you mind if I go with you? He goes, no. So I go down to the gym. I remember walking in this gym and looking, seeing these guys the size of cars in there. I was like, oh God. And I walked in and I started working out. And a few years later, I was working out with all these guys and training with all these guys, and they all became my friends. So now, high school's coming to an end. Now, what do you have to do at the end of high school? You got to go to college, right? You got to figure, like, what am I going to be when I grow up? So my football coach was very helpful, and I remember one day I'm at my kitchen table, and I have all these letters from all these small colleges up in New York and Pennsylvania about playing football. And I'm looking at them, and I'm saying, you know, I have no idea what I want to study. I have no clue which one of these colleges I want to go to. And I know that football isn't in my career. I knew that working out was. So I decided that instead of going to any of those colleges, I would go to a community college called Corning Community College, which was 25 miles from my hometown. So I went up to Corning, started school, and I still needed to train. So what I used to do was hitchhike 50 miles a night to work out, every single night, 50 miles. And you know, the one thing about living up in New York is December, January, and February are pretty challenging times to be hitchhiking when it's hitting 20 below zero, 30 below zero. But I was out on the highway every single day. My biggest fear was my mother and father driving past me. Well, that's how they had no idea I was coming back into Elmira every night to work out and then heading back every evening to work as to go back home. My second year, I remember I found a Volkswagen, and it had a green Volkswagen. It had 3 of the 4 cylinders. It cost me $75. And then I had to put another $75 to make sure just 3 cylinders worked. And it only went 45 miles an hour, but it sure beat hitchhiking.